minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. We've gone for main engine start. We have main engine start.
Ladies and gentlemen, rock and roll.
Ave Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum, benedicta tu in mulieribus, et benedictus fructus ventris tui, Iesus. Sancta Maria, Mater Dei, ora pro nobis peccatoribus, nunc et in hora mortis nostrae. Amen. Ave Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum, benedicta tu in mulieribus, et benedictus fructus ventris tui, Iesus. Sancta Maria, Mater Dei, ora pro nobis peccatoribus, nunc et in hora mortis nostrae. Amen.
И причастие Святаго Духа буди со всеми вами. Горе имеем сердца.
Sic nomen Domini benedictum, Gloriam nostrum in nomine Domini, benedicta vos omnipotens Deus, Pater, et Filius, et Spiritus Sanctus.
Десница Твоя
Paulus, de quorum potestate et auctoritate confinimus, ipsi intercedant pro nobis ad Dominum. Amen. Precibus et meritis Beate Mariae semper Virginis, Beati Michaelis Arcangeli, Beati Annis Baptiste, et Sanctorum Apostolorum Petri et Pauli, et Omnium Sanctorum, Misereatur vestri omnipotens Deus, et dimissis omnibus peccatis vestris, perducat vos Iesus Christus, et vitam aeternam. Amen. Indulgentiam, absolutionem et remissionem omnium peccatorum vestrorum, spatium vere et fructuose penitentiae, cor semper penitens, et emendationem vitae, gratiam et consolationem Sancti Spiritus, et finalem perseverantiam in bonis operibus, tribuat vobis omnipotens et misericords Dominus. Et benedictio Dei omnipotentis, Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti, descendat super vos et maneat semper.
Welcome, Don Miko. Welcome, Don Miko. Welcome, Miss Carol Mihail. Welcome, Miss Carol Mihail. Mr. and Mrs. Don Miko, God bless you always. Mr. and Mrs. Carol Mihail, God bless you always. Don Miko, may God bless your family. May God bless your family. Excellent health, mental and physical. Miss Carol, Mr. and Mrs. Carol Mihail, excellent health always, mental and physical. May God bless your son, Miss Carol. May God bless your son, and I wish him the best. True success for your dear son, and blessings for your beautiful granddaughter, for your beautiful 8-year-old granddaughter. Our utmost respect, Miss Carol and Don Miko. And Don Miko. A big hug for Don Miko and for Miss Carol. And I really appreciate that you are in the chat family. As always, God bless my nephew, Emery. God bless Emery and his family. As always, God bless Miss Angel Gotti. Miss Angel Gotti and her family. And her family. And a special blessing to John Jr. To John Jr. and the entire Gotti family. And the entire Gotti family. Special blessings for Tommy Six. Tommy 6. A big hug for Tommy, his mother, mother 6, and his entire family. Son 6, daughter 6, and the future Mrs. 6. God bless you, Tommy. God bless you. A special blessing for Uncle Tindu, my Uncle Tindu. God bless you, Uncle Tindu. And God bless baby Enzo. Baby Enzo. A special blessing for Mother Tindu, Mrs. Tindu, daughter Tindu, which is the mother of Enzo. And a special blessing for Miss Teresa Murphy, Chuck, Mr. Chuck, Ryan, and Charlie. And Charlie, Miss Latin Butterfly, my cousin. Latin Butterfly, my cousin, and her entire family. Miss Marta, God bless you, Miss Marta. Miss Spirit, Miss Spirit Sky Blue, Miss Spirit Sky Blue. Let me give a special shout out to Kane Shades. Kane Shades. Kane Shades, who will be back with the bodega, if I am not mistaken. He will be back. I think he's going to be back tonight. But please verify his page. Please verify his page. May God bless everyone. Justice Tech Pros, Dominic and his dear dad. And this is Father's Week. This Sunday is Father's Day. So God bless all the responsible fathers. I repeat, God bless all the responsible fathers, those that pay the bills, those that pay the bills. Them are the fathers that I bless and I congratulate. I do not bless deadbeat dads. I do not bless deadbeat dads. They are irresponsible. They do not deserve blessings. If you are a father, you must be responsible. What does it mean to be a father? That you and a grandfather, that your children, you are responsible for your children for the rest of your life, for all eternity. And you must pay the bills. And you must pay the bills. Hold on, everyone. A special blessing for Kid Rock. For Kid Rock. God bless you, Kid Rock. For my dear friend Krumel, General Krumel. God bless everyone. God bless everyone on YouTube. Without exception. Without exception. Let me send a special shout out to Vinny Bracco. Vinny Bracco, the Brooklyn guy. Vinny Bracco, Vinny. A big hug. A big hug for Vinny Bracco. And I cannot forget Ralph Mucci. Ralph Mucci, the Wise Up Show. I hope Ralph is doing good. I hope Ralph is doing good. A few weeks ago, he had some problems with his heart. So I hope he is better. I hope he is better. So God bless everyone. I repeat, God bless everyone on YouTube without exception. And God bless everyone that is outside of the chat. That is outside of the chat. And God bless everyone that will see this telecast in the YouTube library. Okay, what is the purpose? What is the purpose of this telecast? Why am I on the air? Tonight's topic, and I will try to be very brief. Tonight's topic is, are you a millionaire? Are you a millionaire? That is the question. Are you a millionaire? And if you are a millionaire, what kind of millionaire are you? What kind of millionaire are you? I have met in my 68 years, I have met a few millionaires. Some are good people and some are not so good. But I will get into that. I will get into that. So I repeat, are you a millionaire? Are you a millionaire? And if you are a millionaire, what kind of millionaire are you? That is the question. You see, this topic that I am bringing up, no one talks about this. Mostly everyone. I am talking in general. I am talking in general. Most people are impressed by millionaires immediately. The majority of people in the world, I am talking in general, most people in the world they have immediate, they are starstruck in the moment. Wow, that is a millionaire. Wow. Uh, Me personally, I study the person. I ask myself, what kind of millionaire is that person? What kind of millionaire is that person? That is what we are going to talk about. Let me read a comment by my little sister, the beautiful Miss Carol Mahale. Miss Carol Mahale says, I am a millionaire because my family and friends, loyalty and respect and love is how I am a millionaire. That is a beautiful comment, Miss Carol. That is the perfect comment. And may God bless Miss Carol for that comment. That is icing on the cake. That is icing on the cake. Let me repeat Miss Carol's golden words of knowledge. Miss Carol Mahale says, I am a millionaire because of my family and friends. Loyalty and respect and love is how I am a millionaire. Miss Carol, amen. Miss Carol, amen. And I tell Mr. Mahale, time to go to the jewelry store again to get Miss Carol a pearl necklace for that comment. Miss Carol, you will receive a pearl necklace for that comment. Mr. Mahale, report to the bank immediately. Report to the bank immediately. A big hug for Miss Carol. Miss Carol, excellent comment. Excellent comment. Mr. Mahale, report to the bank loan officer immediately. A big hug for Mr. Mahale. All kidding aside, Miss Carol, that is excellent. That is excellent. Let me welcome another great Italian that has entered the chat theater. He is now in the red carpet. He is now in the red carpet wearing his double-breasted Armani suit. It is a black suit. It is a black suit, a four-button with a beautiful white linen shirt. With a white, beautiful linen shirt, and his Italian necklace and his Italian golden necklace from Italy, 14 carats. My dear friend, always Joe Della Mora. Joe, a big hug, and sharp suit, Joe. Let me tell you, Joe, you are killing. You are killing tonight, ladies. Ladies, easy with Joe. Easy with Joe. Let him breathe. Let him breathe. A big hug, Joe. A big hug. A big hug for Joe Della Mora. And Joe, this Sunday, happy Father's Day. And also for Don Mako and Mr. Mahale. Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day. May God grant you excellent health, mental and physical, and economic blessings. Oh, okay. Okay, this is what we are going to do. Before we get into the topic, are you a millionaire? And what kind of millionaire are you? That is the topic, Joe. That is the topic. I want everyone to watch uh, these two, these two video, these two video introductions. These two video introduction to the topic. Each video is 1 minute and 30 seconds. After the two videos, I will come back. This is the intro of the topic. The intro of the topic. Okay, here we go.
I consume enough drugs to sedate Manhattan, Long Island, and Queens for a month. Okay, Mr. Jordan. I take Quaaludes 10 to 15 times a day for my back pain, Adderall to stay focused, Xanax to take the edge off, pot to mellow me out, cocaine to wake me back up again, and morphine, well, because it's awesome. I want to make them. A man lies about me. Of all the drugs under God's blue heaven, there is one that is my absolute favorite. See, enough of this shit'll make you invincible. Able to conquer the world and eviscerate your enemies. Oh, and I'm not talking about this. I'm talking about this. See, money doesn't just buy you a better life, better food, better cars, better pussy. It also makes you a better person. You can give generously to the church or political party of your choice. You can save the fucking spotted owl with money. I always wanted to be rich. Solution in corporate America seems to be survival of the unfittest. Well, in my book, you either do it right or you get eliminated. In the last 7 deals that I've been involved with, there were 2.5 million stockholders who have made a pre-tax profit of $12 billion. Thank you. I am not a destroyer of companies. I am a liberator of them. The point is, ladies and gentlemen, that greed, for lack of a better word, is good. Greed is right. Greed works. Greed clarifies, cuts through, and captures the essence of the evolutionary spirit. Greed in all of its forms. Greed for life, for money, for love, knowledge, has marked the upward surge of mankind, and greed, you mark my words, will not only save Teldar paper, but that other malfunctioning corporation called the USA. Thank you very much.
Let me welcome the beautiful Miss Deborah Roberts. Miss Deborah Roberts. Miss Deborah, God bless you always. God bless you always. Let me welcome Paul and Kaiser. Paul and Kaiser. God bless you, Paul, and God bless Kaiser. And God bless Kaiser. Let me welcome the beautiful Marta Fowler. Marta Fowler. Miss Marta, as always, God bless you. God bless you always. And I want to thank Paul, Deborah, and Miss Marta for being in our chat family. For being in our chat family. I repeat the topic of tonight. Are you a millionaire? And if you are a millionaire, what kind of millionaire are you? That is the question. I want everyone, please, you have the right to agree or disagree. What I am saying, all I ask is save it in your purses and wallets. Every time that you are introduced to a millionaire, in your mind, you will be courteous and respectful at all times. But in your mind, you will ask yourself this question: what kind of millionaire is this person? Now, listen to this one. Uh, Yesterday, yes, today is, to be clear, today is Friday morning. It is Friday morning. It is now 12:24 in the morning. Today is Holy Friday, like always. Holy Friday. Every Friday is holy. Why? Because God, our Lord thy God, Jesus Christ, was crucified on a Friday at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Uh, so every Friday is holy. Every Friday is sacred. Okay, getting back, getting back. I'm sorry. Getting, getting back to the topic. Getting back, getting back to the topic. Today is Friday. Yesterday was Thursday. If I am not mistaken, Wednesday. Wednesday, Wednesday, Wednesday. John Jr., which is the brother of Miss Angel, he was invited to a channel. Uh, I mentioned this already in my last telecast. Uh, Mr. John Jr. Was invited for an interview. For an interview, they say, because I have no proof of that. They say that the content creator that the content creator um, hold on, let me organize my thoughts because my Spanish and English, they get mixed up. Okay, the channel, I want everyone to listen to me carefully. I do not want misunderstandings. The channel that John Jr. was on, the channel that John Jr. was on, that he was invited for an interview, the people say, because I have no proof of it, they say that that content creator is a millionaire. Okay? If he is a millionaire, may God bless him. May God bless him, and may God multiply, and may God multiply his riches. I repeat, may God multiply his riches. But watching that telecast, this is just my opinion, with the utmost respect, of course, with the utmost respect. Let us say that he is a millionaire, and God bless him for that. God bless him for that. But what I saw in his channel, he is an unorganized millionaire because his chat was totally disorganized. There were many insults in that channel. There were many insults during the. There were many insults during the interview. There were many insults uh, uh, directed at John Jr., at Miss Angel, and also there were many insults directed at 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 Mrs. Angela. It is my opinion that that is unacceptable. That is unacceptable. It is my opinion that every channel should have rules of respect. You see, uh, by that gentleman permitting that in his channel because he is responsible. I repeat, every content creator is responsible for what goes on in the chat. Let me repeat it again. Let me repeat it again. Every content creator that has a channel on YouTube is responsible for what goes on in the chat. No excuses. There are no excuses. Let me repeat it again. Whatever goes on in the chat, every content creator is responsible. If the chat is respectful, that means that that content creator is doing an excellent job. If the if the chat is unorganized, people coming in and out, and with insults to the guests, that that content creator has, that content creator is unorganized. So that gentleman, which they say he is a millionaire, he is a disorganized millionaire. And I tell him that with respect. Sir, you are an unorganized millionaire. Because what I observed in your chat, you are unorganized. You are unorganized, and I tell you to organize yourself. You must organize yourself. The next live you have, you must be organized. You must put respect in your chat. You must put respect in your chat. That is the advice that I give you, sir. That and I say it with respect, and I say it with respect. If you are a millionaire, will please demonstrate to us that you are a professional millionaire. So God bless the gentleman. And this is constructive criticism. This is constructive criticism. This is not drama. This is not gossip. This is not turmoil. This is constructive criticism with the utmost respect. As you can see, I have not mentioned his name because I respect the dignity of everyone. Okay, I want everyone in our chat family and everyone that is outside of the chat, remember these words from Uncle Edwin. Remember these words from Uncle Edwin. Once you meet a millionaire, it can be a millionaire, it can be a billionaire. Do not be starstruck. Do not be starstruck. Do not be impressed. Do not. The only billionaire that I am impressed with is with Jesus Christ. He is a trillionaire. He is a trillionaire. Let me repeat it again. The only trillionaire that I am really impressed with, because Jesus Christ is a trillionaire. He is the only trillionaire that I am impressed with. His name is Jesus Christ. His name is Jesus Christ, our Lord thy God. So everyone in our chat family and everyone that is outside of the chat, never be impressed with millionaires or with billionaires. Always ask yourself this in your minds: what kind of millionaire or billionaire they are. As I said in the beginning, I have met a few millionaires. I have met a few millionaires. Some are good and some are not good. And the next comment that I am going to make, please save it in your wallets and in your purses. This is something that I am saying because of my 68 years of experience. And I want to share it with all of you. I am talking in general. I am not mentioning names or anything because I do not do that. They are many million. Listen to me carefully. They are many millionaires and billionaires that have earned. Listen to this one. That have earned their riches by giving their souls to the devil. Let me repeat it again. There are many millionaires. I am talking worldwide. There are many millionaires. There are many millionaires and billionaires that they sold their soul to the devil to become millionaires and trillionaires. There are many people like that. Let me tell you, at the time of their death, at the time of their death, their screams will be heard. Their screams will be heard. And I want everyone, and I profess this with the faith that I have in God. I repeat, I am professing this with the faith that I have in God. They are many, but they are many. And if you stare at them, their true soul will be revealed. Listen to this. People that have sold their souls to the devil. May God deliver us. May God deliver us, and may God protect us always. If you stare at a person long enough, you will be able to see their true identity. Let me repeat it again, and I will explain it. If you stare at a person long enough, but you have to do it tactfully, you do not want the person to realize that you are staring. You can stare, you can analyze, but you have to do it carefully and tactfully. But you have to do it like a secret. It is like a secret. You look at the person, and if that person has sold himself or herself to the devil, her face will turn into a skeleton face. That is the way it is. That is the way. If you have faith in God, if you have true faith in God, God will give you that vision, and you will know the truth about that person. There are many people. I am 68 years old. There are many people with skeleton faces. I have seen them. I will not mention their names. I will not reveal their identities. But I know I know who they really are. If you pray to God, I want everyone in our chat family. If you pray to God, if you have true faith, God will God will give you that information. Every time you meet someone, it doesn't have to be a millionaire or a billionaire. Every time you meet someone new, study the person. Study the person. Sometimes we all have done it. We meet a person for the first time. Not even 10 minutes has passed, and we say, "Wow, what a good person." To find out later that is a demon. It has happened to all of us. Sometimes we meet a person and we say, "What a good person. That is a saint. She is a saint." And then a few weeks later, no, that is a demon. That is a demon. So we have to be careful, everyone. Let me welcome Bobo. Bobo, God bless you, Bobo. Everyone, please give a big hug to Bobo. Please give a big hug to Bobo. Bobo, happy Father's Day this Sunday. Happy Father's Day. And God bless your dear dad. God bless your dear dad. I hope he is alive, If he is not alive, may God bless his soul. May God bless his soul. Hold on, everyone. Let me check the chat. Paul, thank you. Thank you for blessing Mother Jimenez and my family. Thank you, Paul. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, Deborah Roberts. God bless you, Deborah. God bless you. And have and have a and have and may God bless you. May God bless you. And may you sleep and may you sleep with the angels. And may you sleep with the angels. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. Hold on, everyone. Okay, hold on. Okay. So I want everyone to be careful. Okay, hold on. I have a message from Bobo. I have a message from Bobo. Bobo says dad is gone, 13 years already in life, but his spirit is with my mom and his children every day in spirit. Amen, Bobo. Amen. And Bobo, I want you to do this. I want you to light a small white, listen to me carefully, Bobo. I want you to light a small white candle, a small white candle, a small one for the soul of your dear dad. What you do is this. You light up the white candle, but you put it in a safe place. In a safe place. It must be a small white candle, and you say these words in the name of God, in the name of God, in the name of our Holy Mother, the Virgin Mary. May God bless the soul of my dad. May God bless the soul of my dad. That is all you. And you send a big hug. You send a big hug to your dad, Bobo. And I want to repeat this for everyone. The body dies. Our body dies, but our soul is eternal. Our soul and spirit is eternal. So, Bobo, yes, your dad is with you and with your dear family. So I want everyone, please put that in your purses and wallets. So getting back to what I was saying, be careful when you meet someone. Could be a demon. They are many people. They are many people that have the mark of the demon. That is reality. They are people that look good, that you say, oh, what a nice person. But study them carefully. They are many right now in this world that already have the mark of the demon. So we must be careful. It is important. I want everyone, please. This is an advice from Uncle Edwin. If you don't have faith in God, start having it. Start having it. We are living end of times. We are living end of times. I don't want to scare nobody. No, and to be clear, no one knows the date and time. That only God knows. And people that profess to know the date, them are false prophets. No one knows when the end is coming, but we must be prepared. We must be prepared. And I want everyone, once you meet a person, study them. Here on YouTube, just like in the outside, just like outside of YouTube, it takes at least a year to get to know a person. So if you meet a person on YouTube, get to know them well. Get to know them well. Study them. Study them. Do not trust no one. I am sorry to say, do not trust no one. And as I always say, do not give your phone numbers to no one. Do not give your emails to no one. If someone tells you, how can I communicate with you privately? No, no communication privately. Whatever you want to tell me in the chat. Tell me in the chat. Or tell me in one of the posts, that I have posted on YouTube. No, no private conversations with no one. If you do have a private conversation with someone, make sure you know them well. Make sure you know them well. Here on YouTube, I only have private conversation with 3 people, but I will not mention their names. But they are people of high integrity, We do not do gossip, drama, or turmoil because I do not subscribe to that. We talk about family. We talk about family things. But I want to repeat to everyone, if you are going to have a private conversation with someone, make sure you know them well and that they are of high integrity. So everyone, please put that in your wallets and purses. And I want to stress this and I want to repeat it. Hold on. I've been on the air already for 47 minutes. I am going to close the telecast in a few minutes. The message is clear. What kind of millionaire are you? What kind of millionaire are you? Are you a good millionaire? A good person with good values? Or are you king for a day? Let me tell you, this is important, and I want everyone to paste this in their brain. You can be a millionaire, you can be a trillionaire, but if you do not have the blessing of God, you are king for a day. The next day you will be broke. Those that have sold their souls to the devil to have economic greatness, you are king for a day. It is just a matter of time. You will be broke. You will be broke. And at the time of your death, your screams will be heard. Your screams will be heard because you have sold your soul to the devil. I repeat, once a person sells his soul to the devil, there is no coming back. There is no coming back. So I want everyone, everything that I have said, save it in your wallets and purses. And in the long run, you will see that what I have expressed in this telecast, it is the truth. It is the truth. In the name of God. In the name of God, amen. Hold on, everyone. Bobo says, yes, money helps, but it's not everything. That is correct. That is correct. Bobo says, I am blessed. I am blessed with loving family. That is the best kind of millions. That is correct, Bobo. That is correct. Hold on, Bobo. Hold on. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. Hold on. That is an excellent comment by Bobo. Let me repeat it again. Bobo says, yes, money helps, but it's not everything. Amen, Bobo. Okay. Let me welcome Brooklyn Bounce and Ladybug. Brooklyn Bounce and Ladybug. If I am not mistaken, Brooklyn Bounce is a retired fireman from New York City. Uh, 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 our New York's finest fire department. Let me tell you, New York has the finest, has the finest. It is known throughout the whole entire world. New York has the finest fire department in the whole universe. That is a fact. There is no fireman like New York firemen. They are uh, they are no firemen like New York firemen. They are the best. They are the best. So Brooklyn Bounce, we salute you and thank you for your service. And thank you for your service. I want everyone give a big hug to Brooklyn Bounce. To Brooklyn Bounce. Hold on, please. Okay, okay. Hold on. Give a big hug to Brooklyn Bounce and the beautiful and his beautiful wife, Miss Ladybug. Miss Ladybug, red roses, red roses. And Brooklyn Bounce, happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day on Sunday. And happy Father's Day for your dad. Living or in heaven. Living or in heaven. One day I'm going to dedicate a program on the firemen of New York City. It is a great tradition. It is a tradition that started in the 1800s. In the 1800s, they used to put out the fires in New York with a pail, with a pail. They used to pass the pail. They used to pass the pail. The first firemen were Irish. Were Irish. A great tradition. Let me tell you, the firemen, the New York firemen. It is just like the New York City Police Department. It was founded by the Irish, by the Irish. So the fire department has a great Irish tradition that goes back from the 1800s. From the 1800s. When I was a kid, when I was a kid growing up in New York, I would say that 99. I would say that 99% of the firemen were Irish and also Italian. But the majority of the firemen, they were of Irish heritage. To be clear, Irish. When I was a kid, the firemen were Irish and Italian, but the majority were Irish, and they were all 8 feet tall. 8 feet tall. I remember, and the old firehouses, they still exist in New York City. They used to come down with a pole, in a pole. I remember when I was a kid. I will get back. I will get back to the topic. When I think I was in the second or third grade. We They took us. They took the. I'm sorry. They took our class. They took our class to the firehouse. To the firehouse. Uh, if I am not mistaken, it is still there. It is the one that is on in the Bronx. It is the one that is on Prospect Avenue. Those that are familiar, those that are familiar to the Bronx. Uh, when I was in the second or third grade, I was in PS 39, Public School 39. That school does not exist anymore. The building does. The building exists. I repeat, the building exists. I have the photos and everything. PS 39. PS 39 was on Longwood Avenue. Longwood Avenue. Okay. Those that are familiar, that are from the Bronx, if you are on Longwood Avenue, where PS 39 is, if you keep on walking directly up, you will go to Prospect Avenue, where there is the train station. There is the train station, which is it is not underground. It is above the ground. The train station on Prospect Avenue is above ground. Uh, if you go to Prospect Avenue and you are looking at the train station before you enter the train station, if you go to your left and you keep on walking to your left, you will find a firehouse. That is an antique firehouse. If I am not mistaken, it has to be there. It has to be there. We used to visit that firehouse very often, and we used to go in, and the firemen at that time, they used to give us like a tour. And one time they permitted us to go on the second floor and to jump on the pole and go down. One day I will get into that. So God bless the firemen, and God bless you, Brooklyn Bounce. God bless you. Let me read a message from Brooklyn Bounce. Brooklyn Bounce says, okay, he is talking about his dad. He is talking about his dad. He was born in Naples, Italy. In Naples, Italy, and was a New York City Transit police officer back when New York City had separate police departments. That is correct. To babysit the subways. That is correct. When I was a young kid, I was born in 55. So in the 60s and in the 70s, we had transit police in our subways. We had transit police in our subways. Carol says, Brooklyn Bounce, I remember. You see, me and Carol and I, we are from the same era. So everything that Brooklyn Bounce has said, we relate to it because we are New Yorkers. We are New Yorkers from the old New York. We are New Yorkers. To be clear, Miss Carol and I, we are New Yorkers from the real New York, from the that sadly does not exist anymore. The New York of our childhood, the New York of Miss Carol and I when we were kids, that does not exist anymore. It does not exist anymore, and that is sad. That is sad. Miss Carol, do you remember when you used to go to Manhattan with your parents? The ladies at that time, I am talking in the 60s, in the early 60s, they were ladies that used to walk around with their beautiful mink coats. And they had the face of the animal and everything. Uh, if I am not mistaken, that is outlawed now. I remember when Miss Carol and I were kids in Manhattan. When you used to go, Manhattan was to go to Manhattan to go to Manhattan in the early 60s and in the early and in the 50s. It was you were going to high class. That was high class. Everyone very well dressed. The ladies, many ladies had mink coats, beautiful mink coats, with the face of the animal, with the face of the animal. So, Miss Carol, do you remember the ladies with the mink coats? Miss Carol, I know that Miss Carol remembers because I remember it. Okay. Ah, Miss Carol, uh, uh, do you remember the automat? The automat. You put in a quarter and you get lunch with a quarter. With a quarter. Okay. I uh I am totally deviating out of the topic. Okay, okay, hold on. So a big hug, I repeat, a big hug for Brooklyn Bounce. For Brooklyn Bounce and Ladybug. Okay, Marta. Marta says transit police sounds like a good idea. Yes, Marta. We had transit police 24/7, and also Marta, and also there was an undercover unit, that used to work the subways in the 70s. They used to work undercover. They used to work undercover, and they were like they used to make themselves like prey. That way the criminal element would pick on them, but they would arrest them. You see? So in the 70s, in the New York City subways, we had transit police 24/7, and we had an undercover unit also. That was great. And subways at that time are much safer, much safer. I remember I was around 8 or 9. I used to take the train by myself, and I was only 10 years old. I used to take the train. I used to take the train on Longwood Avenue, and then go to 125th Street, and then take the Woodlawn. If I am not, that is the if I am not, that was the number 4 train to Yankee Stadium, or I used to take the bus. What I used to do was also from Longwood and Southern Boulevard, I used to walk up to Hunts Point. And in Hunts Point, I used to take the bus direct to Yankee Stadium. Back then, the bus was a quarter. It was a quarter. But that is another topic for another day. Another topic for another day. Yes, as Carol says, yes, Edwin. One of my friends was undercover for the transit police. You see, with all humbleness, Miss Carol and I, we are expert New Yorkers from the 50s and 60s. So a big hug, Miss Carol. Anyone has any questions about New York, you can ask Carol, and you can also ask me. We know our New York because we are true New Yorkers. Okay, everyone, hold on. Okay, hold on, everyone, hold on. Okay, everyone. So I wanted to be clear. I want every time you, in general, it doesn't matter if they're a millionaire or not. Every time you meet someone, study them, and give it time, to really know them. Because sometimes we meet a person for 10 minutes and they are the greatest. No, and then they turn out to be the wicked witch of the West. They turn out to be the wicked witch of the West. And that is not good. So let us study people. And also, I want to make it clear, every time you meet a so-called millionaire, do not be impressed. They are good millionaires, and they are not so good millionaires. And they are also millionaires for a day. I have met millionaires that are very humble, very down to earth, and they wear the same suit every day. Just like Uncle Edwin. That is a metaphor. You see, humbleness. If you see someone that they say is wealthy, and you see that they are humble, they are good people. We must be humble. Everyone must be humble. And my last comment, the gentleman that had John Jr. on his channel, sir, the next live, you must have honor and respect in your channel and in your lives. Hold on, everyone. Hold on, everyone. Okay, Brooklyn Bound says, Carol, I was also undercover. The name of the unit was Quality was quality of life anti-crime. Was quality of life anti-crime. Brooklyn Bounce and Carol and everyone. They are videos. They are video documentaries about the undercover unit of the subways of the 70s on YouTube. On YouTube. And I want everyone also. There is a documentary. I want everyone to see it. There is a documentary of the 41st precinct, Fort Apache. I worked. I worked in 1974. It was only for the summer. To be clear, it was only for the summer. I worked at the 41st precinct. At the 41st precinct, the old one, the one is they used to call it Fort Apache, the one that comes out in the movie with Paul Newman. But that movie was stereotyped though. That was a stereotype movie. Okay, but to be clear, I worked in the old 41st precinct. Uh, that was, if my memory does not, that was uh, that the 41st precinct used to be on Simpson Street. On Simpson Street, where wait, let me say, let me let me describe it correctly. Okay, those that are familiar with the Bronx, let's say that you are on Hunts Point. You are in you are on you are you are on Hunts Point, and then there is Southern Boulevard, where they are all the stores. Where they are all the stores. If you walk through Southern Boulevard to the end, you're gonna see the Simpson Street train station, which is above at the corner. At the corner, it is Fox Street. If I am not mistaken, it is Fox Street. It is there. If you walk through Fox Street, you will see the old 41st precinct. That was called Fort Apache. It is a brownstone building. It is a brownstone building. That used to be, if I am not mistaken, that is a museum now. They told me that that is a museum. But that used to be the 41st precinct. It was known as Fort Apache. I worked there in the summer of 1974. I worked as a translator, as a people that did not know how to speak English. I translated for them, but that was just a summer job, to be clear. But I worked in the 41st precinct in Fort Apache in 1974. There is a documentary. There is a documentary on YouTube. Just enter on YouTube, 41st precinct 41st precinct, I'm sorry, 41st precinct, Fort Apache. Fort Apache. It is historic. It is historic. Okay. One day I will do a program on that also. Okay. Miss Carol. Miss Carol and Brooklyn Bounce. Listen to me carefully. Miss Carol and Brooklyn Bounce and everyone else in the chat. Do you want to come up to the panel for 5 or 10 minutes to say some words or to add something? Please let me know. Please let me know right now in the chat. That way I can paste the link. Everyone is welcome. Everyone is welcome, especially Miss Carol and Brooklyn Bounce. You don't have to show your faces. Just say some words and give us your opinion on the topics that I talked about. We can be on the air for 10 or 15 minutes more. Everyone is invited. Everyone is those that are in the chat that I know. Okay, hold on. Miss Carol, do you want me to send you the link? Brooke, okay, let us see. Not tonight, Edwin. Okay, okay. No problem, Miss Carol, no problem. Okay, so this is what I am going to do. I am going to close the telecast. I hope everyone has enjoyed my sermon. I hope everyone has enjoyed your sermon. If not, I will refund your tickets. I will refund your tickets. No problem. Okay, hold on. We have a message from Brooklyn Bounce. Brooklyn Bounce says, not tonight, Uncle Edwin, because Ruby is sleeping. Okay. And I don't want her to hear me talking and wake up any other time. Okay, no problem, Brooklyn. But Brooklyn, I want to see you more often. I want to see you more often. Brooklyn, listen to me clearly, carefully. I want to see you more often on the chat, and you can come up to the panel. And also, Brooklyn Bounce, you can do your own live with Ladybug. You can do your own live here also. I will give you a whole hour, or 2 hours, or 3, whatever time you want. So I hope to see you often. I hope to see you often. Okay. Uh, I want to thank you all for coming. A big hug for Brooklyn Bounce and Ladybug. A big hug for Miss Carol. A big hug for Marta. Hold on. A big hug for Bobo. A big hug for Marta Fowler. A big hug for Bobo. Ah, Bella Mia. I did not see Bella Mia. Bella Mia, red roses, and God bless you. You see, it is important to check the chat. To check the chat, Bella, please accept my sincere apologies. I did not greet you when you came in because I was not I was not attending the chat, and that is please forgive me. Please forgive me. So a big hug for Bella Mia. Bella Mia, a big hug. Okay. Again, Bobo, Brooklyn Bounce, Marta, Miss Carol, Brooklyn Bounce, Bobo. Thank you for coming, Miss Deborah. Thank you for coming, Joe Delamara, Paul and Kaiser, Deborah, Marta, Bobo. Thank you all. Thank you all. And special thanks to Miss Carol Mahale, our producer and director. Our producer and director, Miss Carol Mahale. And the cameraman, Mr. Mahale was the cameraman. And in the sound equipment was Miss Carol's granddaughter in charge of the sound. In charge of the sound. Okay, a big hug for Joe Delamora. Okay, I think I got everyone. And Don Miko. I cannot forget Don Miko and Joe Delamora. Okay, I got everyone. I got everyone. And special roses for Bellamia. Okay, okay. Hold on, everyone. Okay, okay. Okay. Okay, hold on. Okay, Brooklyn Baum says, I want to be here. I love you, bro. Okay, Brooklyn, I love you too. And God bless you. Miss Carol says, have a very happy and blessed Father's Day, Edwin. Thank you, Miss Carol. Thank you. Miss Carol, we will go to your house on Father's Day. Do not forget to have the Greek food, please. The Greek food. So I will be visiting Miss Carol on Sunday at her home. A big hug from Miss Carol. Miss Carol, I will be there at midday with my entire family. Please set the table for 500 people. For 500 people. Just some humor. Okay, everyone. God bless you all. Marta, a big hug. Marta, a big hug. Okay, everyone. Have a great Friday, and may God bless you all. May God bless you all.
I'm in the swim. Look at him. Look at him go. Ah! Ah! Leave my boots alone. Ah! I'm in the swim. Look at him. Look at him go. Ah! 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 Leave my boots alone. Ah!
Yeah, just seeing as Rocco and his buddy. What's up? Little Nike shirt? Yeah, Rocco wants to play. Yeah, he loves you. He loves you. Yeah, just seeing as Rocco and his buddy. What's up? Little Nike shirt? Yeah, Rocco wants to play. Yeah, he loves you. He loves you.
Behaving, Charlie. Why aren't you behaving? Look at me. Why aren't you listening to Daddy? Why aren't you listening to him? Uh-oh. Behaving, Charlie. Why aren't you behaving? Look at me. Why aren't you listening to Daddy? Why aren't you listening to him? Uh-oh.
Luca. Come on, Luigi. Come here.
Come on, Louie.
Say hi, Mommy.
Buddy boy.
Mommy loves you. Yeah.
Luca.
Oh, hi, Puppy.
Come on, Luigi. Come here. Come on, Louie.
Say hi, Mommy.
Buddy boy.
Mommy loves you. Yeah.
find out all I can. Live by the finger right outside my door. I can't see but I feel it, and it helps to keep me warm. So I don't mind. No, I don't mind. It seems so. You don't know what for. There's no point to say I don't worry anymore. I can't come out to find you. I don't like to go outside. They can turn on my feelings like they're turning off the light. But I don't mind. No, I don't mind. Oh, I don't mind. No, I don't mind. So take me home, 'cause I don't remember. Take me home, 'cause I don't remember. Take me home, 'cause I've been a prisoner all my life. That's the way it's written. Play time on the TV. That ain't working. That's the way you do it. Money for nothing, just free. That ain't working. That's the way you do it. She's like, guys and dumb. Maybe girls don't want to let your finger. Maybe get a pistol on your phone. We got some. Hey! Boss, pipes and drums! By the center! Quick! March!
And here.
It's been 7 hours and 15 days since you took your love away. I go out every night and see the day since you took your love. Since you've been gone, I can do whatever I want. I can see whomever I choose. I can eat my dinner in a fancy restaurant, but nothing, I said nothing can take away this love. Cause nothing compares to you. So thank you for making this next one number one. Must understand for the touch of your hand makes my pulse react. There's always a witness for me. Getting all the sense I track. Spirit God, only lies in hand. You must try to feel that it means more than that. Oh, what's love got to do with it? What's love got to do with it? What's love got to do with it? Who needs a tomorrow and a heart just to be broken? And I'm acting dirty, and you're close to me. I tend to believe I read it somewhere. We're the School of Rock, and this song was written by our own Zach Millionaire. Ave Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum, benedicta tu in mulieribus, et benedictus fructus ventris tui, Iesus. Sancta Maria, Mater Dei, ora pro nobis peccatoribus, nunc et in hora mortis nostrae.